Scotty Mac of Rubicon Adventure in Death Valley here last week of April 2024, and I wanted to give a quick tip to those people looking to hike to Darwin Falls. Front side is completely closed and trashed out, signed and marked. You can hike it. That will triple your hiking length, but there are two more routes. One, if you go south to Darwin, east over the mining district is completely trashed. It's worse than the front side. Man, there's a one very easy. Here's a killer tip. Go down to Darwin, continue south on Ophir Road, go east and skirt the China Lake Naval Weapons Proving Center, and then head north on Indian Garden Wash on the old toll road. It is easy enough that any standard SUV can do it without rock crawling at all. Unfortunately for me to figure this out, I've got to first be shut down on the front side like everybody else, and then run down to Darwin, try that east exit through the mining district and find out the destruction of the road, and then finally make it to China Garden and the Darwin Falls parking lot, and then return through the easy final way. Panoramic Springs Resort, a nice oasis in Panoramic Valley, just west of Death Valley. Gas is $6.13 a gallon for premium, which is an absolute steal here. It was over $7 at Furnace Creek. Okay, here it is. Darwin Road closed. Death Valley National Park are scheduled to partially reopen on Sunday, October 15th. All right, it says the road to Darwin is closed. I backed up to look at this a little bit. This is someone's pulled this off the actual road. Where the entrance is to the wash. Going further down the wash, I see exactly what they're talking about. They don't want anybody close to that edge, I'm sure. And again, we have wash closed sign. All right, the alternative to the entrance of Darwin would be down here in the gully and then you just follow the wash up about a quarter mile, and we see fully road closed blockage signs completely impairing the path. Yeah, it's fully blown out here. Signs and cones everywhere, so it must go down to the town of Darwin and back door it through the China Gardens Wash and the China Gardens Spring. Let's go try that. The 392 is in full tiger mode today. We want to prove this route to Darwin Falls. We'd be lucky if we do it from the back way, but the front way, it's all a hike. They do not want anybody risking it down there, and they've even pushed over dirt at the entrance. See that there are quite a few ledges that it's trashed. And we can see the road in the distance. All the yellow flowers here, they're beautiful. I wonder what Darwin Falls is like with all of the spring bloom. This is just gorgeous. Wow, the fields afar are still just rolling with yellow. It's a beautiful drive, it really is. Panoramic Valley. Now, in about 3 months, it's just gonna all dry out completely. So we've risen back up over 4,000 feet, and it's 75 degrees when down in Badwater Basin was 95. It's so purple on the sides of the road. It's like lavender. It's absolutely beautiful here. All right, we're coming up on the crossroads to Darwin, which is a dirt road. And off to the left here, it's the most remote place in California, they say. Here we go. Darwin Road. The Joshua Tree Yucca. Oh, cool. Haven't seen the old road to Darwin. Boy, the purple flowers, the low purple flowers along here remind me of low-lying lavender, are just beautiful. Orange desert poppy and purple lavender. The road into Darwin is straight, and I can see the town up off to the left. There's several mines and signs of tailings and mining off to the left there. The mine of Darwin and the mine. Entering the city of Darwin. Population 50. Established 1874. So this is our back way. This is our entrance. We will take a left down at the stop sign and try to make it to Darwin Falls on the back way. Cleared from, ooh, the Darwin Station. How cute. What neat. Oh, and art too. Artistic. Result of the storms, the 4 storms we've had, starting with Tropical Storm Hillary, and it has massive washouts here. So not 1 mile out of the town of Darwin eastbound, you can see the asphalt has a huge ledge, and we're now driving in what was once a road and now crumbled asphalt. Whole lot of water came down this. Look at it. Boy, oh boy. It looks like it's single track now. Where's my entrance into the abyss? Tire placement is important here. That looks like a lot of earth got moved. That's a ledge. Glad I got the clearance. This just, oh my. Oh no, does it fall away? Is that a 10-foot fall? Oh no, I think the impassable. I may have to walk that. There's some drop on the left. I wonder if it does slope down adequately enough. Looks like it does. I'm just being a nervous Nelly. Okay. But boy, you can see the water really moved some mass here. Oh yeah, there was asphalt here at one time. Yeah. Now there's a slot. You know, these old mining roads are usually dirt, a few rocks, but not completely gone. And that is how tall the washout Well, it's right there off of my head. Hey, we're coming out of the washed out chute of rock. Yeah, it's not so bad. Nice sandy moraine. Oh, there was the road. I think that's a shale. Ooh. We are back in the mining district. Those were pneumatic pipes they used for operating the drills, high pressure. Not steam, but high pressure air. Notice I'm not playing music, but I have chimes in the background. That I find is a much more serene style music for off-roading. You'll notice I am off-roading with the serenity of chimes. Closed circuit monitoring on presses. So far we made it to the turnoff over the hill, down the nasty, and to old stagecoach. Going up the Sandy Wash to China Garden seems pretty good already, and China Garden Wash does not seem to be damaged so far from what we've... China Garden Wash does not seem to be affected by that. It's only the steep hill coming over from Darwin that we saw any sign of serious washout. This has a little bit, more like a 6-inch cut out there, you can see. It's fairly wide here. Let's see what happens when it narrows up on us. Steady as she goes up China Garden Wash. Lots of flowers blooming. This is a beautiful time of year to be here. It's a shame that the main area was shut down. I wonder if we could find a back way to Darwin Falls hiking area. I see 2 prior tracks here. I think someone else has found it a way also. The wide open sandy wash on China Garden is actually quite good. All right, we're proceeding on, and I see a little structure there. We are at China Gardens. We made it quite easily through the wash, and we're arriving at China Gardens. So far, so good. Now, Darwin Falls is a little bit further on. Let's see if our luck holds out. Yeah, why don't we stop and take a break and see China Gardens? China Gardens was known because it was a dammed up area that used to use the fertile soil and the water to grow vegetables as an industry for the miners. They'd sell the vegetables off to the miners. So this is a pretty established place here. Let's go take her up over to the house. See, there's a car here. It's an old chrome grill. Is that a Dodge? A 38 Dodge? Kind of tough to see with all the bullet holes and parts missing. Might have been. And right over there is the mine. A lot of cans, refuse, looks like a mining district. And the garden is upstream over there. Boy, there's a lot of signs of burros around. I'll bet they're attracted to this place. For when it rains, they need shelter. They cannot handle the rain and they catch a cold and die easily. So rain is the one thing they run from. Other than that, all the other things get kicked. Oh yeah. Beautiful flower bloom here. China garden. There's a pica or something right here. Euro rock. Unfortunately, I have to get through a minefield here. Burro's favorite. Oh, there's some recently. Have been. Hey, Muro rock. You can see there's a pool there to collect the water from the spring, which occurs right here somewhere. The source is trickling. Oh my goodness, that's clear and clean. Desert doves are here. Lots of birds. All the water. To walk over there, and the whole ground is covered with a web, a cob, kind of like a caterpillar. But look at this. It's all infested. All of the moss. I wonder if it's an animal. Egg laying. Scotty Mac here at China Garden. We're making our way to Darwin Falls from the backside. We've had real good success so far, and up the China Garden wash we go. We're very close to making the hiking trail to Darwin Falls. Pneumatic pine that is used as a fence. Oh, I think we made it. So we are able to get to the Darwin Falls parking trailhead for the southern route. And yet we are very close to Darwin Falls. I believe the hike is half. Boy, a lot of flies out. So yeah, can make it here. Hey, what's that? You can see there's a regular pathway and trail up to Darwin Falls. Huge number of flies. Well, we made it all the way to the end of the road, and you can get there. This is actually half the hike that the Darwin Falls normal hike is. So Scotty Mac has found it. We are at the parking lot from the south entrance for Darwin Falls, and everything on the road was fine except for that hill on the downside over from Darwin. Now, we can circumvent that on the way back and go down the wash and around the mountain down by the China Lake Naval Weapons Center. You skirt within half a mile of that border, so be careful. That is a military facility and they are looking to shoot things. It's a weapons proving area, so don't mess with it. Driving back up wash, I see cribbage there. It looks like a structure was there once. I missed that on the way down. All right, we made it back much faster than going down. Wow, that was just a video of that. And this is a route we came originally and down left to China Gardens. Now, to go south here, rather than go up behind us, rather than go up that hill the way we can, I'm gonna go continue down the garden and skirt around the mountain. It is very, very close to a highly secure military facility, so that's why the little sign there, you're under observation. China Lake is a naval weapons proving center, and I don't know if they would be angry or happy to see a rogue white Jeep on their area. Goes, hey, we have some new missiles, let's see how they work, huh? Hey, there's a target. Yes, they could think of it as a target. That would not be a good thing for me. So let's see how far we actually get. I know we're able to go down and around that mountain, still be in the area. And this is a well-traveled area. Now we can see in the far distance as the elevation rises, there is an airfield of something. It's pretty short, maybe a drone field. Oh yeah, we're headed south now. There's a huge facility over there. And there's China Garden Wash. That would be the old path. What I'm on now is the old toll road, but the old road that led from the miners at Lookout City over to the depository in Darwin was over the Argus Mountains, and now it's on that land. That is one of the coolest ways to the Paul Imlay Prospect, and now I'm headed, whoa, that's the path south right there. You go around that. Let's put a graphic together and make sure you understand exactly what I'm talking about. Our red path is the inbound path we took that was so difficult and got us to the China Gardens and the Darwin Falls hiking area from the south. The green path is our return, and the X is our position. At this time, we will be proceeding around the Horn and then back up to Darwin. The purple path is the original miners' path from Lookout City going through the Argus Range, where they would take their gold to Darwin at the assay office. This is now about 5 miles into a military facility. Yeah, I bet you couldn't get far. There are no tracks headed south from here. I imagine they take that barrier quite seriously. You know, out here, pretty much assured there's nobody here. Beautiful flowers and just playing rally driver. This is a great road. It really is. I'm hitting 45 and 50 in these, and the XR is just eating this up. Woo! Ear protection must be worn in this area. Oh, because of the explosive devices they set off here. Yes, especially when tracking rogue white Jeeps, I could imagine. Yes, that's me. Hey guys, this is Scotty Mac. Wanted to tell you that Darwin Falls is closed from the front side, but if you come down to Darwin, hit Ophir Road going south, and then connect with the toll road going around and send north, you can connect to the parking lot of the north access to Darwin Falls. It's a third of the hike, so it's much shorter, and the road is fully passable. One caution, do not attempt to come this route east of Darwin town. You need to go south. East, there is a 4 to 5 foot washout that if you want to off-road it, like the 392 XR, it's a heck of a good time. Other than that, if you don't want to get on it, just head south on the dirt roads and you can play rally driver. It's good.